Hi everyone and welcome back to Brian's Horror Corner, or welcome if you're new to my channel. Either way, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It would really help me out, and it'll really help you out because you'll have access to some of my great horror content that I have planned on my channel going forward. So with that being said, this is going to be a short video where I just wanted to kind of give you guys a channel update for the remainder of 2025, basically. Since we are almost halfway through the year, at least we're halfway to Halloween. Just kind of letting you know what we're looking at here. So, obviously, I have a week left of my 1981 section of my overall 1980s horror series for this first half of May here. Two movies to review, plus my top 20 horror movies from 1981, and kind of a wrap up for the year and my overall thoughts. That'll be dropping in the next week here. And then I'm going to go ahead and get back into my horror movie packs because I have probably 20 or 25 of them. That they range anywhere from 4 packs to 50 packs. Now, I'm probably not going to get a 50 pack in, but I could be doing some 8 packs and some 10 packs. So I'll have a lot of movie watching to do here, and because I want to decide if I'm going to keep them or get single releases or just chuck them. So that's kind of what we're looking at next for the second half of May and all of June. And then in the middle of June, around June 15th, I'm going to go ahead and put a poll up on my channel and let you guys decide what kind of series we do in the month of July here of 2025. I'll probably have anywhere from 5 to 10 options with horror franchises that I have yet to take a look at my channel. I might even put it like a Hammer Dracula films with Christopher Lee up, horror anthologies, horror TV series that I have to look at yet. There'll be a wide range, a wide variety for the month of July that I'm going to let you guys pick. Like I said, that'll be up about 2 weeks before the end of June, so around the 15th of June, I'll put that poll up for July series. And then in August, I'm going to get back into this overall 1980s horror series by taking a look at 1982, which again is going to run about 4 months. That's just how many movies there are that I haven't seen or reviewed before on my channel. So August, September, the month of Halloween, October, and November will be dedicated to taking a look at 1982 over those 4 months, doing reviews for the movies that I haven't reviewed on my channel. And then it's not going to be a top 20. I'm only doing top 20 for 1980 and 81 because those years specifically have a lot of movies. Starting with 82 and probably going forward, it's going to be a top 10, maybe top 15, depending on the year. But I'd like to try to keep it at a top 10 with honorable mentions. So that's what you can look forward to the second half of the year from August to November. And then I'm not really sure about December yet. It might just be like last year where I don't really have a plan. I don't really have a series. Or just kind of going to go with the flow. But I'll have a better idea when I get closer to that time. Because I don't think there's any Christmas horror movies that I haven't reviewed on my channel to this point. But December's always such a busy month anyway, so it might be better not to even try to do a series, but rather just do videos when I can. So anyway, that's what we're looking at for the rest of this year. I'm very excited about continuing with the 1980s horror movies. I'm also excited about what you guys vote on for July, as far as what kind of horror series we're going to do then. And I also, these horror movie packs, I know they might not be everybody's cup of tea. Although I have kept some that I've gone through in the previous years here that I actually do like. So it's not that I'm an anti-horror movie pack person, but I just have so many and not enough room that I just want to see, because there are some really bad ones as well as being some diamonds in the rough as well. And if I do find some diamonds in the rough, I'd rather just get single releases for them if the other movies are crappy. So it's not necessarily the funnest series, but it's an important series. And, you never know. Sometimes you find a hidden gem on those I could recommend to you guys, too. So you might still get something out of it. With all that being said, I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just wanted to jump on here with a short video. Obviously, like I said, I have 1 week left of 1981, 2 movies, and my top 20 horror movies in 1981 and my wrap-up. And then it's gonna be right into horror anthologies. We're gonna be getting right into horror movie packs. I already got a 5-pack of classic 50s sci-fi horror that I'm gonna get into to open it up. But I want to get at least 2 or 3, maybe even 4 more besides that in before the end of June. So with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're as excited to stay tuned for my channel as I am to have you. With that being said, please like this video, hit the little notification bell as I mentioned earlier. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss any of my upcoming horror content. With all that being said, thanks for watching, and as always, stay scared. Bye.